On Monday, Mexico's president countered U.S. critics of his security record after a lethal kidnapping earlier this month near the border, which resulted in the death of 2 Americans, by stating that his country is safer than the United States. The abduction of 4 Americans in the Mexican city of Matamoros on March the 3rd, followed by a fatal attack, received significant coverage in the U.S. media and prompted criticism from politicians in the United States, particularly from Republicans, Yahoo News reported. After the abduction, Mexican authorities eventually located the Americans, but unfortunately 2 of them were already deceased. Subsequently, 5 individuals alleged to be members of a Mexican drug cartel have been apprehended for their involvement in the kidnapping. President Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador has dismissed official security warnings from the U.S. that portray much of Mexico as a dangerous destination for visitors. He also threatened to encourage Mexican Americans not to vote for Republican candidates if they persist in their criticism of his country's security record. Quote, "Mexico is safer than the United States," he told reporters when questioned about the warnings at a news conference. Quote, "There's no problem with traveling safely around Mexico." Now, President Lopez Obrador highlighted that American tourists and Mexican expatriates were already aware of how safe Mexico is and cited an increase in the number of Americans residing in Mexico as evidence. He also noted that there were a significant rise in the number of U.S. tourists visiting Mexico last year. President Lopez Obrador attributed negative reports about security in Mexico to a, quote, anti-Mexico campaign by conservative U.S. politicians.